Started off the day getting into the river. We drew an okay number. We were about third or fourth up the river, and as we arrived in the river, we noticed some bait fish jumping out the water, and we targeted that area straight away and got three or four quick fish, all good fish, all probably close to 2 kilos, and maybe one of about 3.
Luck shot we had when we practiced, we didn't find any fish except we had one good fish in the river, and I said to Paddy, I said if we have a half decent draw we will try and run up there, which we did. Paddy picked up first choice of bait was a chatterbait. He threw a chatterbait and got a 4.2, and then for some unknown reason the chatterbait bite died.
The bait of choice today for us was the Z-Man chatterbait with a striking blade minnow. That's the bait there. This fish got us 13 kilos of fish in practice. Kevin came across this bait. It's kind of his little baby, and I just have to reap the rewards and thank him for introducing me to the bait. So yeah, then I lost a big one. I missed it, and I knew it was a big fish, and we stuck it out there, and we got the 5.5, and we just kept going, and we just persevered. So an absolutely amazing day. A lot of good fish came out around us, but it was just a day for us, I suppose. Just the way it happens. Yeah, all good.
And what we started fishing was, well, what I started fishing was a Premier Pro, a striking Premier Pro jig, paired up with a Tightline UV jig trailer crawl. Luckily as well, I had it on this particular rod, the 7.6 heavy Pescavara, because all the fish I was getting, I think they are submerged bugweed trees, and as you pull a jig out the tree, I was getting these bites, and I was pulling the fish out of the trees. So if it wasn't for the strong stout rod, I wouldn't have pulled those fish out. So we ended up on 14.8 kilos, which for me is close to the biggest bag I've ever caught in this dam, especially out of spawn. So yeah, I just want to also thank obviously Mospe for backing us, and as always Joey's for everything that they do for us.
And we were very lucky today. We ended up in a spot where we were using jigs and flukes to get them. We got our smaller fish on flukes, and then we managed to get others on the jig here. I'll show you what it is when I can get the bloody thing out. It was a jig like that with a trailer, and then just a fluke fish mojo. And it was a very difficult day for a lot of people, but some guys got it right, and the guys who did get it right really got it right. And I'd like to congratulate them, and because it's been a long time since we've seen bags like that in Natal. Thank you very much.
We didn't practice well. We didn't actually catch any fish on our practice, and today we went up the river mouth where everybody seemed to have wanted to catch fish. And it was so crowded there, Mark said, no, better that we rather go somewhere else. And we were lucky to find our fish, and we caught them all on Limojo watermelon candy fluke, and we managed to land 4 fish at 8 kgs.
Yeah.
And Margaret? And yeah, that's about it.
That's great.
Okay, so we started this morning. We had a decent draw. We managed to get up the river this morning, which was the area that we'd practiced, and we'd found some fish. Unfortunately, it didn't plan out too well. We only got 2 fish up there. There were some decent fish. Anyway, we moved back down, found everybody congested in the river, and just proceeded to fish the outskirts of where everyone was fishing. So managed to pick up 2 extra. So we only boated 4 fish today, but they were better fish. What we were doing is we were throwing this swim jig. It's a striking swim jig with rage bug trailer, and bouncing it off the rocks, and that was picking up those strikes as it was coming off the rocks or coming through the grass. We were picking up those strikes. Yeah, there was no doubting it. They were all in. So when they hit it, you knew you had a fish. But no, it was a tough day. We only managed 4 fish, so it was a tough gang. But in the end, we managed to do it right. We got 3 decent fish, so it was all good. Yeah.